Welcome to this week's episode of MotoUSA TV. We featured some big horsepower bikes, ripped through tire testing, and rumbled around on two of the most stylish cruisers available. So let's get into it before peeking at the weekend racing forecast. Motorcycle USA pitted the 2010 Triumph Thunderbird against the 2010 Harley-Davidson Street Bob in an Old English New World comparison. Harley-Davidson has kept the Street Bob clean and classic, equipping it with bob fenders that showcase its black steel-laced spoke wheels. Mini ape-hanger handlebars add a solo saddle complement to its bobber-influenced styling. The bike is all about attitude and full of the V-twin character that other cruiser manufacturers envy. And while the Street Bob is injected with a street retro vibe, the Triumph Thunderbird is all contemporary cool. Powered by a torque-filled parallel twin, the British cruiser is a big boy, but ultimately it earned the nod from our testing crew. Find out all the specifics in our article and video. Once the brutes were finished, we turned to the racy realm of sport bikes. Our 7th annual Superbike Smackdown is complete and both track and street evaluations are online now. Between the two are no less than 5 killer videos and 20 pages of mind-numbing details. Be sure to click through both feature tests to find out which is best when it comes to racing and everyday commuting. Pirelli invited MotoUSA over to the famous Assen TT circuit to put their latest Diablo Rosso Corsa tire to the test. Apparently, he hadn't thrashed enough rubber during Smackdown testing, so executive editor Steve Atlas headed to the Netherlands. Be sure to check out the full review online now. More than 200 miles per hour on public roads? Just another day at the Northwest 200.
Here we are, Northwest 200. Irish road racing at its finest.
This year, we were on hand to cover Ireland's biggest outdoor sporting event. Our man Bart Madsen was there in the flesh, and between pints, he sent us the inside scoop. Local rider Alistair Seeley stole the show, not only winning 2 races, but breaking a 13-year winless streak for Irish riders in the Superbike class. That one raised a few toasts. So the street guys were hard at work, but so was our ATV contributor, who was a little baffled at his latest project.
There are just some things in this life that you can't seem to categorize, and the Polaris Scrambler is one of those. You'll once again be wondering what this machine is for. It's quick, but not really any quicker than the latest Sportsman 550 XP. And it seems to handle pretty well, but not really noticeably better than the XP. It's also really comfortable, but again, not any more comfortable than the XP. And it only makes the purpose more obscure. And perhaps that's the bottom line. Perhaps the Scrambler's true mission is to completely obliterate the lines between a sport quad's performance and a utility quad's capability. I don't care. Whatever the case, it's fun. And that, my friends, is what it's all about.
Well, we're glad he got that figured out. For the racing highlights, let's start by getting down and dirty with Pro Motocross. Lucas Oil AMA Pro Motocross kicks off this weekend with the opening round at Hangtown. The Dirt Diggers crew always puts on one of the best events in Northern California, and it's time to see who's done their work in the short break between Supercross. Big names like Ryan Villapoto, James Stewart, and Kevin Windham won't be on the gate, but others like Mike Alessi and Josh Grant seething at the opportunity to line up and race. Reigning 450 champion Chad Reed will have to defend his title with only minimal time since returning from his injury. The 250 class is without a king. Ryan Dungey has moved up to the 450s, and that leaves a big void. The East and West Supercross Lights champions, Christoph Purcell and Jake Weimer, are strong bets to be up front, but watch with Super Aggro Geico Honda squad for some real fireworks. Our pick as the biggest surprise, young Eli Tomac, who's been killing it in the Pro Works Series. We'll bring you all the moto results Saturday evening. GNCC heads off to the Moose Mountain Ridge event in western Pennsylvania. Charlie Mullins is riding a wave of success in the XC1 bikes and is looking to turn it into a full-blown win streak. More MotorcycleUSA.com whole shot money is on the line, and whoever claims it will have the best chance at slowing down the Yamaha rider. The MotoGP paddock makes its way to Le Mans this weekend for the French GP. Can Jorge Lorenzo win 2 races in a row? Will Valentino Rossi's shoulder be healed enough to fight for victory? Be sure to stay tuned to MotorCycle for all the inside racing news and results. That's it for this week on MotoUSA TV. Be sure to watch the racing coverage throughout the weekend before Monday's big feature story ignites another week of top-notch motorcycle goodies. Thanks for watching.